Let us meet birder Saurabh De at Rabindra Sarovar. A marketeer by profession and a nature lover, Saurabh's special interest is bird photography. Close to 400 species photographed till date, mostly in West Bengal. As a regular to the Rabindra Sarovar lakes, he also has recorded a few species for the first time at the lakes. Saurabh was spotted at Rabindra Sarovar with food analyst friend Piali from New Delhi. Both were very excited, engaged in birding activities. They shared their excitement to the Cinema for a Cause camera.
Good morning, I'm Saurabh. I am a resident of Kolkata and actually I'm a market researcher by profession, and I come to the lakes quite often. Used to come in my childhood days also, but now the reason for coming has changed because I have become a bird photographer rather. And this passion of mine started from 2016. This is Piali. She is from Delhi basically. She is basically from Calcutta but is settled
in Delhi.
Yeah.
I freelance with Nestle Research and Development Center as a food analyst.
See, I used to come to the lakes and in 2016 I had purchased a camera, basic camera, which I still use. I had purchased that and I came here. Then you can call it beginner's luck. I saw a bird. I was walking down a track and the bird was walking with me parallel. So I thought of clicking it. That later turned out to be a snipe. Unfortunately, it's yet to be fully ID'd because snipes are very difficult to
It's a
ID.
very rare species.
Yeah, no, not rare actually.
But less seen.
Less seen in the lakes.
Okay.
So that was the first and the last record yet in the lakes. And then I showed it to the regulars who were regulars before me, like Sudeep and Joydeep. That was the beginning of my birding career. With that bird, I got introduced to the avid birders of the Kolkata community as well as the lakes.
Really, I developed this with my father-in-law. He was a very amateur photographer, and we used to regularly go to Bharatpur from Delhi to, during December, January to watch the migratory birds.
This is like my gear as of now.
Okay.
This is, as I said, the camera is very basic one, but the lens is a good one.
Okay.
It's a Canon 100-400 lens, which is a good one. This is around 120.
Yeah, so for everyone, 1,20,000 is not, child's play.
No, it's not necessary at all.
Yeah.
As I said, the camera that I am using is a very basic.
You mean the body?
The body, yes.
Yeah.
It's a very basic one, so it doesn't matter. If
You can
face challenges-
borrow the lens maybe from a friend also. You need not buy.
You need not buy.
You can hire also. I'm
You
sure.
can hire
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
but there are people who are shooting with, doing bird photography with point and shoot cameras like P900 and stuff. So, and those are like around 30-35K. Definitely, Rabindra Sarovar is a birding hotspot because each and every year 100 plus species are being recorded, 90, 95, 100, 110 even species are being recorded, and some of them are like real good catches for us. Like I'll give an example. I was not a birder then. Asian stubtail was spotted here, which was the first record in not only India, in Asia I think. At least in India, so it was definitely first record that was done by Sandeep Das, who is a very avid birder. Apart from that, like I myself have recorded a ferruginous flycatcher, which is not even very common in the hills.
Okay.
You don't get to see it very much, even in the hills. So it coming down here. This season also wedge-tailed green pigeon has been recorded.
Okay.
And another thing is, if you go to the islands, water side, 2016 was the last year when the painted storks had done nesting there. After that, fortunately, this year they have returned and they are nesting again. So
Fantastic.
it's a big thing. See, we actually try our level best to preserve the natural beauty of the lakes as it is. Me and my fellow birders are extremely grateful to the Lions Safari Park authorities because they have come to understand and they listen to us. When we tell them to do certain things, they do that. At the very end, there are 2 habitats which they never touch. They have let it grow wild as it is. So that is one part. Safari Park had also organized exhibition, bird exhibition. I was one of the organizers along with Safari Park authorities in 2019 January. So which was a huge awareness camp in its own, because a lot of small kids along with their parents come, and once you enter the gate, there are say 50 photographs in big sizes displayed of birds. Naturally, it raises the curiosity and obviously awareness. We have a group also in Facebook, Biodiversity of Rabindra Sarovar, and we try to raise the awareness, and we do cleaning drives in the lakes. Apart from Rabindra Sarovar, within the city, if you want, zoo used to be a hotspot, but nowadays not a lot of species come there. Apart from that, Victoria is one spot where you get a few species. Yes, correct. Apart from that, if you move to the outskirts, like Rajarhat is a place which throws up surprises each and every season. A lot of species which we don't get to see in Rabindra Sarovar is there. Resident as well as migratory. Apart from that, there are places like Baruipur, then there is Shamkola, then there is like Chintamani Kaur Bird Sanctuary. These are just a little outskirts of the main city, but I mean it takes about half an hour by a car to reach those places. These are hotspot, and if we go a little further, then there is Boshipota, Borshul. These are like in Hooghly and Bardhaman districts. So these are like day trips maybe. We need to preserve this because our next generation deserves this. So by hook or crook and whatever it takes, the authorities along with the citizens, common men and us birders should preserve Rabindra Sarovar and leave it from development as we know it, and keep it as it is. The naturalness should be preserved.